Okay, so this is a little bit different. This is not a recipe that I found online. This is me screwing around in the kitchen. My son has a magic bullet because he likes to make smoothies, and I found that basically he doesn't like milkshakey kind of stuff, but my wife said it's more like a malt. I'm going to make the one that I generally make for myself. Basically, I just pour, this is in a magic bullet, I pour about that much cream. I don't know how much that is. And then I dump in sweetener. I've been using erythritol. This is Splenda. Whatever you want. I've got stevia. I've got all the different flavors. I'm going to try it with some Splenda today to see how I like the aftertaste. Because generally that's kind of the question, is how much aftertaste you want to deal with and which kind do you want. Anyway, basically I just cover it up and then a little bit more than cover it up. And then I take a spoonful of some kind of protein mix. This is a whey mix. This is strawberry flavored, so it's kind of like strawberry milk, strawberry quick, if you've ever had that. And I take a little bit less than a full cup. I'd say maybe two thirds of one of the scoops, which is I think these scoops are a third of a cup, so whatever that is. My wife teaches math. I should know how to do the math, but I don't. So anyway, so then you just take the magic bullet stuff and you screw it on, turn it over, and let it rip. Generally speaking, you don't want to let it go too long. But really, you're just listening for the change in pitch of the thing, basically not having any resistance anymore, but you can still hear it. It's still got plenty of slop in there. You can kind of see it sometimes too, but normally it takes a little while to do this. Now, the thing to note with this recipe, I've done it with chocolate mint flavored protein mix, and that's really good. That tastes like a chocolate malt. And I've done it with, I've added chia. That works as well. If you want a little bit of crunch in it, that's what I'm going to do in this case. And then you can add other things, like you can add nuts. I like to add peanuts every once in a while. And if you want to add them after the fact, it's fine. You hear that? Pitch change means that it's done. So that's how you know it's done. So when you then go to open it, what you'll see is you've got whipped cream, right? And it froths all the way up in there. Everything's good. Now, I'm not going to do this on video because I don't want to give anybody a bad idea. But I've found that these magic bullets, you can actually lick the lid. Again, I'm not going to do that on video. But one other thing you can add, chia seeds. I like to add chia for a lot of my stuff because it's got a lot of fat in it. Half a gram of saturated fat, 4 grams of unsaturated fat. So pretty good for that. The carbs are all fiber, so that's also good. So I like to put chia. Then I like to put quite a bit of chia, obviously. There's not really a lot of flavor in chia, but it gives you a little bit of texture. If you put this in the blender, it works as well. The downside to that is that it's a little bit less, takes a little bit longer to mix up because there's obviously more stuff that's got to mix in. But at this point, it's almost like kind of like a yogurt kind of texture. I really like it a lot. It's really good, and like I said, it tastes like strawberry quick. It's really good. It's not really like ice cream, but it's, I mean, I'm a big fan of whipped cream. I would eat it plain before, but with this, the fact that it's basically all fat, because of course when you look at the This is 3.5 grams of saturated fat for 1 tablespoon, and obviously that was significantly more than 1 tablespoon. So this is plenty of fat. So when you're on that low carb, high fat, this is a fantastic dessert. And when you think about it, in terms of serving size, this fills me up much more than ice cream would. I mean, I would regularly, when I was not doing this, I would regularly eat bowls of ice cream, or, you know, a bowl of ice cream. But this little amount of cream, because of what it is, does the job, and I don't have to eat way too much, which is awesome. So that's my kind of my hacked dessert. Basically, my wife taught me how to make whipped cream, and it was like, wait a second, it's really that easy? And sure enough, and all you got to do to add, and you can add different flavorings. I've added coconut to it. Like I said, I've added nuts, and all different kinds of stuff. The chia, like I said, I really like that in there because it just makes it a little bit more interesting from a texture standpoint, and plus the nutritional value of chia. So anyway, there you go. There's another dessert. If you have any comments of any flavor combinations you want to see or that you've done, if you want to try this out, feel free to comment and let me know, because I'm always about trying new crazy things. So enjoy and have a good one.